Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Um, my name's Mushroom, and all my YouTube channels, all my Instagram channels, my TikTok channels have all been deleted for freedom of speech. So I come here to discuss Israel and its attack on the Middle East. I don't have my notes on me because I'm recording and I don't have a backup phone. When I got pulled over a few months ago, the cops crushed my phones, so I couldn't read the screens. Kind of fucked up move, you ask me. But Israel, let me digress. Israel is a terrorist state. Reason why? Well, okay, I understand Hezbollah, the Gazans, attacked them October 7th. They killed 1,200 people. Since then, Israel has been conducting strategies of terror and fear amongst the Gazans and Palestinians, and they have killed roughly 60,000 Palestinians. 1,200 people, 60,000 people. I don't really see how that math makes any sense. So then, the other day, in Lebanon, South Lebanon, where another organization group, which could be classified as a terrorist activity group, Hasbanus, I don't know how to say their names, don't get mad at me. They, all the pagers exploded, 3,000 pagers within like 10 minutes of each other. They're trying to say batteries overheated. There is no way the batteries all overheated at the exact same time. And the fact that the pagers were made in Taiwan and they were shipped to a company called BCA, which is an offshore company which doesn't really have any ties anywhere. So you wonder how they got intercepted. So then the following day, walkie-talkies started exploding and hurt more people. I don't know how they pulled that one off, but they've probably been planning this out for months and months and months and months. And why I consider them a terrorist cell is because today, while they were trying to give a news meeting to the people of Lebanon, and Israel was flying jets, which were most likely supplied by the United States, down really low, rumbling all the windows, rumbling all the buildings, making a present for themselves. They are trying to set fear amongst the people of Lebanon. That is a terrorist act. They are using cellular devices to cause fear and terror amongst the people in Lebanon. Then they are flying their jets overhead. And today, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, today they are bombing South Lebanon with rockets. So they are causing fear and terror amongst the Middle Eastern tribes. Now I know everybody wants to back up Israel, but I've been saying it for months and months and months that the Benjamin Netanyahu is a Nazi, terrorist Nazi, and they said clearly out of their own mouth that they would genocide anybody who stands in their way. That is why I called him a Nazi. And so for them to just continue chaos and destruction, they are trying to push America into protecting them even more. And I feel like Israel is the nerdy kid on the playground, but he's got like some really buff friends that are his backup, and he knows he can get away with it because he's got his buff friends backing him up. But when America ain't there to back you up, you're gonna get your asses beat. And anyways, I hope that I somewhat described terrorist cells. Let's get more into terrorist cells since I'm only at 4 minutes, and I should probably make this 15 minutes. So the Democratic Party, the news medias, and all the celebrities that have been subliminally telling you that Donald Trump is a threat to the American society, they are using a terrorist act to do that. They are using fear to make you fear that Donald Trump is going to destroy America. And did you all just seem to forget when Trump was in office how nice the country was, how there was no wars, how everybody had money in their pocket? You could speak your mind on platforms, which they're now trying to censor Americans from speaking their mind on platforms because they don't want people to know freedom of speech, because America taught the world what freedom of speech was. And sorry, I digressed into another conversation, but we taught the world what freedom of speech was. Well, those countries are tired of our freedom of speech, and they are trying to infiltrate back into our country to remove our freedom of speech, because our freedom of speech is important. If we cannot express ourselves, then how do you know how the people feel? How do you know how I feel? How do you know how it feels? If you cannot express yourself, or only one general group can express themselves, that is some bullshit. Anyways, I kind of rambling over here. Have a great day. I'll keep another video updated as soon as possible.